Kampania. Kampania. Kontynuuj. Escape wróć. Mapa. Mapa.
Please advise on Newland. Stand back, do not interfere.
Area crime report.
Better clean that shit out, you nappy. Fuck's sake. Do you have it?
No, yeah.
I'll knock you down a peg. Are you insane?
You already said that.
That's enough. You brute!
Pesky little things. Bloody nuisance.
I'm a paranoid.
Piece of shit machine.
More humans.
Sklep. Od. Wierzce. Od. Wierzce. Buty. Na głowę. Wróć escape. Okulary. Wróć escape. Sklep. 1. Space Cube. 4. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6 wróć escape. 8 wróć escape. 7 wróć 8 wróć escape. 11 wróć 4 wróć escape. 9. Sklep. Od. Sklep. 2. 3. 6. 7. 8. 9. 5. 4. 3. 2. Space Cube. G przełącz. Wróć escape. Sklep. Okulary. Torby. Sklep. 1. 2. Space Cube. Sklep.
Cards, my papers, money,
No, hold on.
I didn't shoot anyone.
Yeah, I get it.
You're listening
listening to the bug.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain. Hello, resistors. This is The Bug, and on today's show, Alice and I will be looking at the big questions, such as, are we less than 2 years away from being able to turn a sausage back into a live pig? Did we actually need polar bears anyway? What?
Totally serious. Calm down.
Still working on utterly stupid.
Coming out of my
Anyone around? Guess not. Let's find the power then.
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
And you'll have to explain my untimely demise to Sabine.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
Dane. Dyskietka. Newskies to gra wydana w 1989 roku przez londyńską firmę Play Software. Ta zręcznościowa przygodówka z widokiem pierwszoosobowym opowiada historię żołnierza biorącego udział. Mapa. Misje. DedSec z popiołów. Cele misji. Włącz serwery Bagleya. Od czasu tragicznych w skutkach ataku. Dane. Transfer, skazani na Skype. Transfer, skazani na Skype. Superfan Matt dzieli się. Mapa. Dane. Transfer, CTOS 3.N0. Matt i Wyki krytykują szereg problemów związanych. Mapa. Misje. DedSec.
Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London. Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
That's the shape of it. What I want to know is if it wasn't DedSec who did the bombings, who was it?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb. Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley. God,
Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around...
Ulepszenia technologiczne. Punkty technologii. Punkty technologii można znaleźć w całym Londynie. Używaj ich do zakupu ulepszeń technologicznych. Gadżety i broń. Kupuj technologię w jej menu, aby zyskiwać i ulepszać gadżety, broń oraz hacki. Wyposażanie w technologię. Jeśli chcesz zmienić broń lub gadżet
The safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit.
Misje. DedSec z popiołów. Cele misji. Technologia. Pająkobot Infiltrate. Zablokowane. Działający w ukryciu pająkobot zdolny do przeprowadzania broń. Technologia. NS pistolet 68. Mapa. Misje. DedSec z popiołów. Cele misji. Technologia. NS pistolet. Gadżety. Maskowanie AR. Zablokowane. Kamuflaż w rzeczywistości rozszerzonej ukrywający użytkownika i przerywający tym samym. Kup ulepszenie. Tak. Drużyna. Flynn Murphy. Egzekutor długów. Gadżety. Maskowanie AR. Kamuflaż w rzeczywistości rozszerzony. Technologia. Gadżety. Drużyna. Flynn Murphy. Egzekutor długów. Broń. NS 68 pensów. Nieśmiercionośna broń. Drużyna. Flynn Murphy. Broń. NS 68 Drużyna.
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech.
Sklep. Na głowę. Na twarz. Od. Wierzce. Okulary. Wróć escape. Sklep. 1 wróć escape. Sklep. Sklep. 1. Space Cube. Wróć escape. 2. 1. Space 6. Space Cube. Wróć escape. 7. Space Cube. 2. Space 3. 3. 1. Space Cube. Wróć escape. 4. Space Cube. Wróć escape. 5. Sklep. Buty. Sklep. Sklep. Na nogi. Sklep. 2. Space Cube. Wróć S2. Sklep. Od. Spodnia. Okulary. Wróć escape. Sklep. 1 wróć escape. Sklep. Na twarz. Wróć escape. Sklep. 2. Space Cube. 1. 5. Space Cube. Sklep.
you've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, We tried to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact, not to mention a champion amateur boxer. Go to the practice ring and she'll show you how...
Dane. Dyskietka. Newskie 100 gra wydana w 1989 roku przez londyńską firmę Brit Transfer, odejście od optików. Matt i Wyki rozmawiają na temat urządzenia optik firmy Bloom. Czy to transfer, CTOE? Sklep. Wyróżnione oferty. Pakiet cyfrowy rycerz.
I'll be right down. Could use the warm-up.
Couldn't have done that better myself. You want to get in under my block. Find the weak point. Just like that. Just like that. Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance. Nice one. Yes, nice one.
Right. Gear in order? Know enough not to punch yourself in the face or get shot for pulling out a gun too early? Brilliant. I'm working out how we find Zero Day and ruin their day, but I need someone with actual legs to do the legwork. Hope you're ready.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
Take it easy.
All right, let's do this. What's the plan, boss? You don't know me, but I heard we might have some mutual interests.
DedSec, right?
Good. You can give me an hand with something.
We might be able to help. What's the situation?
I don't have many friends, but the one that matters most to me is ill. Blood disorder. And the NHS ain't what it used to be, so he's gone months without treatment. A Kelly doctor offered to help. For the right amount of money, of course.
I'm listening.
The meds worked, or I guess I should say the drugs worked. Now my friend's addicted to the stuff, and this doctor's squeezing him for every penny he's got. I don't know what to do.
That's fucking typical, isn't it? All right, we'll get your friend his medicine. You sit tight.
Possession of falsified identification documents carries a maximum sentence of 5 years in prison, possible deportation.
Well, this quote-unquote doctor is a real winner. He was struck off the medical register for gross malpractice last year, and now he's a freelance mob surgeon. Nice work if you can get it.
Grant, can you track him down?
I am quite literally always tracking everyone down. Pushing you his coordinates now.
Not interested.
It's not like what's around here. It's good for a laugh, you know what I mean? What, you ever tried Noscans? Bruv, it's unbelievable. Ultimate stress reliever, roughly at the shop. Have a nos.
If you think this is good for your morale, I'm not going to judge it. Out loud.
Take it easy.
Fucking hell. Take it off! Yo, London, anything?
You look about as sick of this shit as I am.
Oh shit! You're DedSec, right? You gotta help me.
We might be able to help. What's the situation?
So I was in with these Clan Kelly smugglers. Like, it was a proper job. We'd smuggle in bougie shit from the mainland, you know, cheese and wine and whatever. But that shit's gone out of control, man. I've been roped into some big shipment of guns coming in.
I'm listening.
I'm getting the fuck out of this life, but first, I have to make things right. I need you to help me take care of the guns that are coming in. Cut off this shipment for good, yeah?
Okay, we'll handle it.
Hey, cheers, bruv. Do me a solid, and I'll repay you sometime.
Whatever. See if I care.
Free country, yeah. Alright, take it easy, I'll never know what. Yeah, that's happening. Fuck me, huh?
How about some deep breaths, yeah?
You're listening to The Bug.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain. Hello, Resistors, this is The Bug, and on today's show, Alice and I will be looking at the big questions, such as, are we less than 2 years away from being able to turn a sausage back into a live pig? Did we actually need polar bears anyway? What do they really do? If I put Optic on my dog, can I train it to take itself for a walk and do my shopping on the way home? And, is tennis real? But first... I mean, it's a question that no one's really addressed of late. London is going to be safer than ever, Alice. SIRS is installing thousands of additional CCTV cameras. It's so nice they're still looking out for us after all these years.
Yeah, it puts a lot of fun into my life now. I get to play this role-play game where I pretend to know my loved ones better than some twat behind a screen in the SIRS headquarters.
I mean, I guess we shouldn't complain. I mean, SIRS really just stepping into the vacancy left when it became patently obvious that God had retired. When you think of that, the similarities, omnipresent, omniscient, judgmental, stripping away your finances and freedoms, dishing out random punishments, peas in a pod. All it needs to do, sir, is ban me from eating something. What's it going to be this time? Not bacon again, please. Please, not bacon. I couldn't. Courgettes. Ban courgettes. I can take you banning courgettes. I'm happy with it.
Makes me feel important knowing that I'm being watched with everything I do, Andy.
Well, it's just not. It's reassuring, isn't it? It's like having an extra aunt.
This is the aunt that gets drunk at Christmas and vomits in the kiddie pool, right?
Get that on. This is the bug on the Buccaneer. Let's move on now to sport. Well, the closest thing we have to sport now, riots. I mean, riots are my favourite sport now, Alice, ever since they turned the Oval from a cricket ground to the immigration processing centre. And yeah, rioting is a great sport. It's fun for all the family. It's guaranteed action. It's pleasingly violent. I mean, I know the underdogs never win, but I mean, that's like top-level football and become, but it's still fun to root for them, isn't it? Go team, people of Britain. Oh, never mind, you've been crushed by the machinery of the state again. Still, good effort, lots of fun.
No, this isn't right. No, please.
Had enough of you. Get out of here.
All units. Possible suspect or suspects.
Officer truck by a vehicle.
Oh, shit.
Received. We are trailing the target.
Force them to a stop.
Returning to an accident, standby. Received, we are in pursuit.
Suspect is now on foot.
Where did they go? Shit!
Stop!
You can't win! Stand!
Here's a picture you'll never forget.
Control, we are still on the suspect. Over. Control, we have an injured pedestrian. Ambulance urgently required at our location. Swine!
If you suspect you've been a victim of hacking by an unknown party, report the incident to the authorities immediately. Don't be the weak link in the chain.
We are in pursuit, I say again, in pursuit. Anyone have visual? Anyone? Control, we need medical assistance at my location. Over. Preparing to ram suspect's vehicle. I'm in pursuit of the target. Received, we're going to ram the target.
Use a pursuit intervention technique.
Immobilizing the suspect. Send emergency vehicles to my location. Target has cleared the checkpoint. Over. Right, close this fucker down. Preparing to intercept vehicle.
over.
Let's do this. I'm deploying firearm. All eyes on the suspect. Finish now.
Control.
Obszar zastrzeżony. Obszar zastrzeżony. Obszar zastrzeżony to niebezpieczny teren oznaczony na minimapie. Wchodzące nań osoby będą atakowane bez ostrzeżenia. Zwiad. Naciśnij V, aby przeskanować okolice i ujawnić możliwości zwiadowcze.
Albion have established an operational base in the Royal Courts of Justice.
Suppose the tracks that they've taken over the courts. They throw everyone who crosses them in a cage.
Exactly. But it likely means there's information here about how Albion are targeting dissenters, the who and the why. We need that data if we're going to disrupt their operation.
Znów. Escape wróć. Wyjdź do menu głównego.